The moment you finish The Shadow of the Gods, one question stays in your mind: what happens next? And that's exactly where The Hunger of the Gods by John Gwynne takes you, into a world that's even darker, more dangerous, and impossible to stop listening to. Imagine a land where the gods are dead, or at least everyone hoped they were. Ancient monsters roam the wilderness, blood feuds grow into wars, and every decision carries a deadly price. This isn't just another fantasy adventure. It's a brutal Norse-inspired saga, filled with unforgettable characters, shocking betrayals, and battles that feel incredibly real. What makes this audiobook so special is that every character has their own purpose. Whether you're following Orca's relentless search for her son, Elvar's journey toward becoming a legendary warrior, or Varg's struggle through a world that never stops testing him, every chapter builds emotional tension while pushing the story toward something much bigger. John Gwynne doesn't rely on endless exposition. Instead, he drops you directly into the action. You don't just watch the battles, you hear every sword clash, every roar of the monsters, and every heartbeat before a fight begins. That's why this story works even better as an audiobook. A talented narrator brings every emotion, every terrifying creature, and every intense conversation to life in a way that feels almost cinematic. If you're a fan of epic fantasy like The Lord of the Rings, Game of Thrones, or Viking mythology, this audiobook delivers everything you could ask for: powerful heroes, terrifying villains, legendary creatures, emotional sacrifices, and twists that constantly raise the stakes. But what truly separates The Hunger of the Gods from many fantasy novels is its emotional depth. Behind every battle is someone fighting for family, honor, revenge, or hope. These aren't perfect heroes. They're broken people forced to survive in a world that rewards strength and punishes weakness. That makes every victory satisfying, and every loss unforgettable. As the story unfolds, the threat facing the world becomes far greater than anyone imagined. Ancient powers begin to awaken, alliances are tested, and the future of every kingdom hangs by a thread. You'll keep telling yourself, just one more chapter, until suddenly you've listened for hours. If you're looking for an audiobook that combines incredible world building, unforgettable characters, nonstop action, and emotional storytelling, The Hunger of the Gods deserves a place at the top of your listening list. The full audiobook is waiting for you through the free trial link in the description below. Start listening today and experience one of the most thrilling Norse fantasy adventures ever written. Once you begin, you'll understand why so many fantasy fans call this series completely unforgettable.